Let's talk about mining. This person's wallet looks like this. We'll focus on this private key and public key in a bit. This person has a blockchain address. And this person owns, out of all these blockchain networks, this one server and is using this to mine. After mining has been completed, then this person will receive cryptocurrency as a reward. At this time, this person will need to register his or her blockchain address to this server here. This makes it possible for this person to receive cryptocurrency when mining has been completed. This is the kind of image and process we'll need to create. Now, let's get to our coding. If you recall, we previously computed the nonce when we created a new block. When we create this new block, we go through the process of mining. And looking at our visual below, when mining is completed, blockchain network rewards miners with cryptocurrency. Now let's look at our code, and right now we're at the top section of our file. Here we specify 3 for our mining difficulty, and from now let's add on to this. First, we'll write mining sender, and here we're referring to the sender's address. Let's name this the blockchain. So we're going to write like so, and next we'll write mining reward to refer to the reward. For this, let's say that the reward is 1.0 worth of cryptocurrency. Next, let's scroll down and go to our blockchain struct. I'm scrolling down and we see at the top now that we have our blockchain struct. Let's add on another field to this. Now we're going to write blockchain address, then string. This is going to be our new field. Let's go over what this does. To the right, we have person A and these blockchain networks. Person A is providing a node and will be mining. Without person A's blockchain address, we can't send a reward to person A. So at this time, we'll register person A's blockchain address. That's why we needed to enter this additional field inside our blockchain struct. Next, we'll just copy this and pass this into our argument for our new blockchain function. Then all we have to do is store blockchain address in BC blockchain address. Now we're going to scroll down and add on our method for mining. So I'm scrolling down right now, and let's go to the section below our valid proof of work. Here we'll write func BC blockchain and enter our method name as mining. Our return value will be bool since we want to know if mining has been completed or not. We created BC add transaction before. We need to write who the sender will be for this. We'll assume that is the sender of the blockchain address, so we'll enter mining sender. This mining sender will send to person A's blockchain address. And the reward is 1.0, and so here we'll enter mining reward. When mining is performed, this blockchain node will send a mining reward of 1.0 to person A. That's what this line is about. Now let's look into add transaction. Inside add transaction, we have new transaction here. And we just completed including our own reward in our transaction. Let's go back to our code once more. With this add transaction here, we added a transaction to our blockchain. After this step, we'll write nonce, then BC proof of work, and calculate our nonce. Then we'll write previous hash, which refers to our BC last block hash. After we've determined this, then we call on BC create block and pass in nonce and previous hash. At this point here, let's create a log. We'll write print ln. For example, we'll write action equals mining, and for status, we'll write success. Here, I wrote the log using key values, but feel free to write it however you want. For example, if a log analysis software can search quicker using key values, then using key values will be most appropriate. So please feel free to write a log method which you think is most appropriate. And after you're done mining, then we return true. Here in our first line, we're inserting our transaction. Then with our transaction, previous hash, and nonce, we compute our nonce. we start our proof of work with our reward already included. At this point, we calculate our nonce, and with that and previous hash, we create block. Let's go to what we have within create block. Inside our create block, we already have our reward included in our transaction pool when we create our new block. We've completed writing our code up to this point, and let's get back to our code. Let's scroll down to our main function, and right now we see an error after new blockchain. For now, let's just simply write my blockchain address and type any kind of text like my blockchain address. And we'll cover how to generate this later on. Down below, we'll also insert my blockchain address here as well. For example, person A sent person B 1.0 value worth of cryptocurrency. I'm going to bring back our visual here to make this easier to visualize. Person A sent coins to person B, and this transaction is noted here. After this, we have these 3 lines, but we can complete these when mining, so we erase them. All we need to say is blockchain mining. Same with down below. We can complete these 3 lines when mining, so we delete them. We replace it with blockchain mining. Now that we've gotten to this point, let's try running our code. Now we've run our code and we see that the block at the very top, which is this line here, after person A sends 1.0 value worth of cryptocurrency to person B, we have mining. Down below, we have sender blockchain address. This shows that the blockchain, so our node, has rewarded my blockchain address cryptocurrency of value 1.0 as a reward. Now let's look at this section down below. This section is similar. Person C sent person D cryptocurrency with the value 2.0. Person X sent person Y cryptocurrency with the value 3.0. At the very end, we see that as a reward, the blockchain has rewarded cryptocurrency with a value of 1.0 to my blockchain address. To sum it up, every time we create a block, the miner should receive a reward for their mining. You'll need to add this section to reward the miner and then create this block. I hope you're able to understand this, and here we have person A, B, C, D, X, and Y. This may have been confusing since I refer to these miners as person A in this lecture. For example, this person is a miner, so this person's blockchain address is this my blockchain address. These people who are sending and receiving cryptocurrency are not the same as miners in this case. For this visual, the icon used for this person and this person is exactly the same, which could actually happen, but doesn't necessarily have to be the case. For example, let's say this person here is only mining and isn't involved in the sending and receiving of cryptocurrency. This person is a miner, and this person's blockchain address is this my blockchain address. Let's say that the people who are involved in the sending and receiving are person A, B, C, D, X, and Y. The transactions between these individuals may be ones like these. Hopefully this explanation has made this easier to understand. And if it's still a little too hard to understand, that's completely okay. We'll get more into details in the following lectures.